Oh, there you go, kid.
The first thing I heard was heart failure. And I mean, that's scary for anyone to hear, that anything's failing in their body. Started off walking upstairs, started to become a struggle for me, and I just didn't have the stamina I used to. I kept getting sick, and I had no clue why.
We started seeing him lose a little bit of weight, and normally that happens from football to lacrosse, but no one ever thought much about what might have been causing all this.
They thought he had bronchitis or asthma. He was not feeling well.
When they saw his echo, they saw that his heart was really big and not squeezing properly. They immediately called him back and had him go to the emergency room in Connecticut.
He sought medical attention, and it was noticed that his heart was much sicker than it certainly appeared on first glance.
They looked at me and said, this is not something that we feel we should take on, but there's special places that you can go and they deal with this kind of thing. Where do you want to go? When we pulled up to Boston Children's Hospital and I saw #1 Children's Hospital, I was like, I made the right decision, for sure.
Danny has dilated cardiomyopathy, which is an abnormal enlargement of the heart. There are different things that can cause dilated cardiomyopathy. So there are genetic causes, there are medications that can cause it, there's infections that can cause it. And since we didn't find an infectious cause and his heart was quite sick, we were immediately starting to think about transplant as a possibility. This is your left ventricle, which is it's not squeezing particularly well. Danny did ultimately require a ventricular assist device to support his heart to transplant. Ventricular assist device goes inside the heart and helps pump blood and improve their function so that they can make it to a heart transplant.
Danny, like many of our patients, could barely walk without being short of breath. And by the time he recovered from his ventricular assist device, he was thinking about going back to school and getting back to the gym.
When I got the VAD, I actually felt so much better.
This is less than 1 month out of surgery on the VAD. He's jogging on the AstroTurf to go join team pictures with his football team.
2 days before he was supposed to start school, he got the call for a heart.
When the heart was available, it was like 7:30 in the morning when we got the call. I was just kind of like waking up, and my dad runs in, he like jumps on top of me in my bed and is like, Dan, we got the heart.
Pediatric heart transplant is one of the most incredible advances in medical science in this century. The ability to call a family in the middle of the night and say, Danny, we found your heart. You have a chance at a life, and you get to graduate from high school. You get to go to college. That never gets old.
It's definitely always been back in my head that I have totally someone else's heart inside of me and that they saved my life.
When you're in the operating room and you watch a heart that has come from 1,000 miles away rewarm and start beating and act like it's been there forever, that's pretty life-changing, as you can imagine.
I felt like we kind of made relationships with all of them. Dr. Blume, she would always come in, talk to my mom. They were like buddies. Dr. Daly, he was always rooting for me. It was their work that got me here today, and I couldn't thank them enough. Hope can be hard to come by, but when you have so many people behind you, it's hard to feel down on yourself.